Hi everyone, it's Jeff here from Avada. In this video, I will take a look at how to use Avada's full screen scrolling sections. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to be notified of all new content. Okay, let's begin. An interesting feature in Avada is the ability to make full screen scrolling sections on your website. Basically, these are 100% height containers that are linked in a set. We can see an example of them here on the Adventure Prebuilt site. Note how when we scroll down to the first of the full screen scrolling sections, navigation dots appear on the right hand side. As I scroll, the sections fade in one at a time. On this site there are 6 of them, and when we get to the last one the site scrolls further, which in this case is just to the footer. So let's have a look at how this looks in the builder. The site has a full screen slider at the top, which has been set in the Page Options Slider tab. And if we look at the navigator, we can see there is one container at the top of these 6 full screen scrolling sections, and this is only visible on medium and small screens by way of rendering logic. But on large screens, under the slider we have 6 full height containers with various content. If I edit the first one of these, we can mouse over it and see that it has a different color to indicate it's part of a full screen scrolling set. This is achieved by way of the 2 options here on the General tab of each container. The height option must be set to full height, and the next option, Enable 100% height scroll, must be set to yes. Each of these containers have been set up in this way, and as they are following each other, they automatically become part of the set. In this way, you could set up multiple sets of scrolling sections on a page by separating the sets with a normal container. Okay, so that's how they're created. But there are a couple of things to be aware of in full screen scrolling sections. Firstly, there's the content. This feature works best on containers with minimal content. All content of the scrolling section must fit into the 100% viewport height. Otherwise, if the content is too large, it will be cut off. As mobile devices are much shorter in height than large screens, the option controlling this, found in the Global Options, Avada Builder Elements, Container section, Container 100% height on mobile, is disabled by default. So on mobile devices, they are not full height scrolling sections, but instead just normal containers, and their height is determined by their content. On medium screens, it depends what is set as the content breakpoint. Also, just note that the usual container visibility settings will be hidden when the 100% height option is set to yes. The other aspect of full screen scrolling sections is the customization possible. As you scroll down, you will come to the relevant options. The first of these are the container 100% height navigation background and element colors. These control the styling of the navigation dots on the front end. Then there's container 100% height animation. With Avada 7.12 and up, there are 12 different animation styles for the transition between scrolling sections. Here it's on fade, but there are a lot of cool transitions to choose from. The next option is container 100% height scroll sensitivity. This controls the sensitivity of the scrolling transition on 100% height scrolling sections and is in milliseconds. In other words, this controls how long the transition takes to respond. And under this is the container 100% height scroll speed. This of course controls the speed of the scrolling transition on 100% height scrolling sections, and it's also in milliseconds. Penultimately, you can enable or disable the dot navigation for 100% height containers. Disabling dots navigation may be useful if using custom navigation. And finally, there is the container 100% height on mobile options. Here you have the option to enable the 100% height containers on mobile. As the description says, please note this feature only works when your containers have minimal content. If the container has a lot of content, it will overflow the screen height. In many cases, 100% height containers work well on desktop, but will need to be disabled on mobile. Alright, that's full screen scrolling sections in Avada. Check them out. Okay, that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with all the latest videos, and if you have any questions or need assistance, please create a support ticket and our team will gladly assist you. As always, we want to thank you for choosing Avada.